It says we're live. It means we're live, folks.
Hey guys.
It's Friday afternoon. It's actually a nice sunny Friday afternoon here
I just got
in
out the
Atlanta.
pool. That was the first time in my pool.
Yeah, okay. All right. Moving along on that one. Glad
I'm
you had a chance
serious.
to get a dip in the pool in there.
I had a chance to get a dip in the pool.
All right. Well, before
What's
we
up?
go too much further, who are you?
What's up, people? One Nicole, one right here, John. Isaac Lawson III.
You're getting all formal now?
I don't know. That's just today.
I'm Brent Leary.
Still,
As always, and Teresa.
yo,
Cox is the first
Teresa.
one.
How are you, darling? Miss
I think
you.
You know who she is then.
Yeah, she's one of our old school eBay buddies.
eBay, what's that?
I know. It's been a while. It's been a minute.
It's
Oh,
been a
that's
long
right. I
time.
forgot. This is watching Amazon.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's
It is
funny.
that.
That's
It
pretty
is
funny.
that. No pool in Phoenix today.
It's raining. All right, y'all probably need that.
Wait a minute.
What?
She already said yo, yo, yo.
And then
And now she's saying hey.
She's saying hey back to me after I said hey to her.
Oh, yo, yo, yo is fine. You don't have to do all that extra stuff, Teresa.
You let
We're
my
good.
people be my people, okay?
We're good. Where's the other dude? I'm sure he'll be showing up. The was it Garrett or something like that?
I don't know. Garrett might show up. You never know.
Yeah, well, he usually shows up just to sing your praises, which is so damn irritating. But, you know, it is
hate
it is
the
what it is.
player. No, hate the game.
I was saying,
man.
hey, when he was dissing on my. She was chastising you. We're
Yes.
good with that. More hay, then we can do it. More hay. Whenever is a chastisement of the bold one, the cold one, John Isaac, Colder Ice. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
We've been doing this for I don't know how many years. All of a sudden now he's throwing his middle name in there.
All right, man. I got to differentiate, my brother.
Oh, there's another John Colder Ice Lawson. I don't know.
There's
about.
another John Lawson out there. Let's put it like that. He's dead.
Teresa misses running into you at
Exactly.
these events.
Yeah.
Why did he give out money or something?
No.
I'm trying to figure out why. No?
I'm just a nice guy, bro.
Middle
People
names
love
are
me.
for when you're in trouble. Are you in trouble?
I am trouble.
Like, when you like John Wayne Gacy or John Wilkes Booth. So now you're John Isaac Lawson, huh?
So guess what I did last night?
What?
I went to a private listening party.
Oh, for the new release from Prince?
From Kanye's.
Oh, you were you at the one where Jay-Z showed up and people apparently went crazy?
Well, he didn't show up. He was just on the track.
Oh.
It was a listening party. And literally it was a listening event. It was ridiculous. But
what else? It's a listening party. Aren't you supposed to go there and listen?
It's very Kanye, though. I mean, look. You're talking about what does that place hold? How many people does that place hold? 80,000 people. So it was all
Where did
full.
You go?
The arena, Mercedes-Benz arena.
Really? You went to that for real? Oh my God. Were you like the oldest person there? I'm just curious.
No, bro, because I'm sitting with I'm in the VIPs, bro. I'm in the.
How much did it cost to go to be a VIP at this event?
Please. I got to sit in somebody's box. I wasn't going to pay to go to that thing. Nor was I going to go sit in the stands for 2 hours waiting for Kanye to play his album. I mean, give me a break.
So, like, was it worth it? Was it worth going? I'm just.
Well, yeah. I mean, come on. I mean, we had liquor, we had food. You
get all that at your house, but I'm just.
Yeah, that's true too. Oh, you know what? You didn't know what could happen, who you could see there. I mean, there was plenty of stars there and stuff, but
All right, who's a star before we get into watching Amazon? Who is a star at the listening party?
I'm not. You wouldn't know any of them. Okay.
Give me a shot.
Kim Kardashian. You know her?
I know who she is, and all I need to know about her is when Prince invited her on stage to dance, and she couldn't dance a lick. All he did was get off the damn stage.
He sure did.
That's right.
He sure did kick her off. Right. Not only that, he said, "Get off of my stage."
Yes, Teresa, I am always a wet noodle.
Yes, girl.
I am. I admit it. Wet noodle.
Wet noodle. Oh my God! So big week though. Come on, big week.
What's big week? What's going on?
No, I'm saying. I mean, Jeff in space. Big week.
Let's start with that. What were your impressions? What was your impressions of the whole?
I initially I was like, okay, here we go again. Just in terms of we saw this last week kind of thing, but actually So as it got closer, like about 30 minutes before, I turn on the TV, I sit myself down, I stream from, YouTube, their feed from Blue Ocean, whatever.
Yeah.
That is, right.
Yeah.
And I got really into it. And it was very exciting, to say the least.
It was really something.
It was really something. I mean, and it's like, we were talking, it's like, okay, if you were given the two choices, because that thing, it's like 3 minutes? I mean,
when they hit
3 minutes in the sky for non-gravity.
What's that thing they call it? Zero gravity. Yeah, I think they did it for 3 minutes. Yeah, something
right. Like and then the whole trip is like 10 minutes at the longest.
And they travel like over 300,000 miles.
Yeah. So we were discussing, it's like, well, which one would you rather do? Because it took, the other trip was like an hour and plus because you got to fly the plane.
Well, and then they got
released and all that.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, I don't know, man. I kind of dug the Jeff version.
I like that better.
I would get on the rocket and do it. That would be fun.
Did you see? Like when it separated from the bottom and the top went off, and that thing came right back down to the exact same spot it took off on.
Is that the first time you've seen that?
Well, I've seen like SpaceX. I guess they do that. I've seen it, but it was just.
It's just amazing. It literally
is like right. Yeah,
that is absolutely insane. And you're talking about it free falls for most of that time.
Wow, check out Teresa. Now, who's the wet noodle here, Teresa? Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Wet noodle. Such a wet noodle.
But you know what? Let's talk. I want to talk about that too. Because
I want to talk about
much hate.
I have a clip.
Okay, go for it. Let's go.
I bet you're not surprised. All right, here we go. This is where it kind of went off the rails.
I want to thank the town of Van Horn. This is a small and amazing little town. We're making a dent in it. And we appreciate you for allowing us to be part of your town. And then I want to thank every Amazon employee and every Amazon customer, because you guys paid for all of this. So seriously, for every Amazon customer out there and every Amazon employee, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
All right, so the laughter didn't help him.
He shouldn't have said that.
He shouldn't. I think he realized
that as soon as it came out of his mouth.
You can see there's a little bit of hesitation as he got to the last, like thanking the town. Perfectly understandable, yeah. And then but when it started, he could tell it was starting to. Should I? And then the laugh, not good. After
whose laugh? His laugh, or
the audience laugh? The audience laugh. I don't think he meant them. I don't think he needed them to laugh. I don't think he really wanted them. I thought he was trying to make a sincere, thank you.
Well, see, the problem
customers, employees, but it
The problem that came off was you paid for this. If he would have said you helped make this happen, or something like that, I think the correlation to, you know what, I bought something on Amazon and now you're in space just didn't go over well.
And what he said was correct.
Yeah, it's totally
real.
It
just like you said,
right.
It just didn't sound. It didn't feel right.
It didn't feel right.
Then the laughter. The laughter was the. Oh.
That was the one that got you.
Yeah, because I don't think he was trying to be funny.
Well, I said, the fact that he said it that way made it come off like very callous. It's like, hey, you guys paid for it. That kind of vibe when you say those words. I think that's what ended up.
Yeah.
The vibe was right. Yeah. But no, I think you're right. He was trying to just say thank you to the town and to the people at Amazon and all that kind of stuff. But when you stand back, you just think about this, man. When you stand back on your $1 billion rocket ride, and then you say to people, hey, you paid for it, the little guy is not going to feel good about that.
And let's face it, there were already a lot of people who were panning both Branson and Bezos because they're billionaires and they can afford to do this.
Yep.
I don't have a problem. I mean, if they want to spend their money like that, and it's not like they're not doing their humanitarian stuff. I have a hard problem getting worked up about telling people how to spend their money. I mean,
he came out and gave away $200 million. Yeah,
like Van Jones.
But nobody talked about that. Or
well,
they did, but it was totally lost in the sauce here.
I thought it was a really nice
fan on. Don't freak out. Please. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just standing up.
Believe me, I was starting to get happy. He's gone, folks. It's all me now. The wet noodle is in the house. No,
the wet noodle only. Oh my God, the wet noodle show.
All right,
but yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the Amazon employees paid for this trip too. And look, he built Amazon to, and it's worth so much money, and he used some of that money to do this. It just came out wrong. That's all. What he said was actually very correct.
Tell you, you know what, Thomas? Amazon employees paid for the toilet paper to wipe his butt. Okay, so let's get clear. All right, stop with this whole. And I'm not getting on you, Thomas. I was already in Facebook with people on the day. This whole, trying to be overly outraged about a billionaire doing things with a billionaire's money is, man, you got to get over this. He's not the first billionaire in the world, You know what I mean? It's just this just happens. There's kings and emperors and all this shit running around the world, really using people.
Wait, there's an emperor? Where's
somewhere? The emperor? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Does he have clothes?
There's people that are literally enslaving people. You know, I mean, seriously, let's be real about this. This guy started in his freaking garage, of course, with his parents' money. Let's be clear. He didn't start from scratch.
He was a poor investment banker.
Let's just be clear. He's packed his own boxes to get here before he hired somebody else to pack them boxes. So I don't,
You got to, that's what
I'm
saying.
Yes, we see the smiley. Thank you, Thomas. I didn't see
it. Yes.
Brent didn't mention it. It's like I'm teasing.
Well, because I'm sticking with.
But I get it. But this was my rant.
Wait a minute. I gotta acknowledge Teresa. She says she's with me.
Yes.
And that just means us wet noodles are sticking together on this.
But yeah, come on. But we were going back and you should see some of the comments that were on my stuff. That was really just crazy. I'm like, y'all tripping too hard on this. And the other part is, in reality, right? I'm like, I told people, I said, the only reason why your ass is able to type this is because Neil Armstrong went to the moon. Okay? Or we would be doing this on a telegraph. So let's be clear. The fact that you got a rocket ship that went up and came back down, like you said, in the same spot, that technology will be ever changing for years to come. So it's not like it goes to waste just to take Jeff into space. Anyway, I'm done. I'm not even gonna.
You know, if somebody builds a company and it, you know, gets to be that successful, it's usually their money. I mean, it's just they can do whatever they want with it. It doesn't impact me at all. And I'm glad, I'm glad that and I'm glad that he did donate or set up. What does he call that? Civility in something award.
I don't know, but
civil.
I'm gonna call.
But it's 100 million to Van Jones.
Yeah, I'm gonna call your boy Van.
100 million.
We need to get Van on the call. Like, Van, hey, homie.
And 100 million to Andres. That and he's doing a lot of stuff around hunger. Yeah, so you know, you gotta don't just be outraged. You gotta mention the good with whatever you think of now, you know, spending on the program. So
granted, we don't take it lightly though at the same time, because we've talked about it on the show about the treatment of some of the workers and some of the issues around that. We totally get that. So I don't want people, you know, if you send the letters, send them to Brent.
Wait, what? And I was like, man, he sounded like he got some sense until that part. Send it to John, whatever his middle name is, Lawson. Sir Isaac Lawson. I don't know.
Oh boy.
All right, let's move on.
What else we got?
I got another clip because this is something that really it caught my attention, and I'm guessing it probably caught your attention. It caught a lot of people's attention. So here it is.
Took the FakeSpot review app off its App Store Friday after it received a complaint from Amazon that said FakeSpot inaccurately detects bad sellers and fake write-ups on its store. The move capped a month of back-and-forth between Apple, Amazon, and FakeSpot over the app, FakeSpot CEO Saud Khalifa said in an interview. Amazon said in a statement Friday that FakeSpot provides customers with misleading information about our sellers and their products, harms our sellers' businesses, and creates potential security risks when it grades products and sellers on a scale separate from Amazon's own review system. Khalifa accused Amazon of attempting to cover up fraud occurring on its platform, which his app is designed to highlight.
Wow, that was deep.
Wow.
But now with the
got the wrong one. What am I going?
Oh, we got a double. This is back to back.
I like that. No, I like that little thing though.
I mean, come on, dude. So you got a fake voice reading the story about FakeSpot. Okay, great.
But you know, that was one of the better fake voices though, because after it got rolling for a while, I was like, oh, it's not bad. That first and little stunted kind of thing, yeah. Wasn't good. You know.
Oh gosh.
So what do you think of this FakeSpot thing?
Well, honestly, I have not heard about FakeSpot. I mean, I hadn't heard about it until this was brought to our attention. So
I posted on. So you don't even pay attention to stuff I post on the Watching Amazon Facebook.
Well, not this week because I was busy.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I mean, I paid sometimes. We'll see. But no, I'm teasing. But I think it's I don't know, man. There's two sides to this, dude. And according to Saud. Well, anyway, Mr. Khalifa. I can get the last part.
I didn't know Wiz Khalifa was like.
No, he's not Wiz Khalifa. He's developer Khalifa.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
All right, but FakeSpot Khalifa actually said, that he thinks that it was really based on the fact that Amazon wants to control the review process so that only Amazon can show the reviews in the way that they show it, which is kind of interesting. And he actually said because he made a Medium post. Did you see that? And so in the Medium post, somebody made a comment, then he responded back, and he said that Amazon, that the people that had FakeSpot were actually shopping on the platform, right, through FakeSpot, and not through Amazon shopping app.
Hmm.
But I'm really guessing that he was making affiliate money. Think about it, right? I'm guessing
That's
they
where he
were
went
making,
wrong if that's the case.
yeah, right. So I'm thinking they were making affiliate money by having basically a browser, right? This is how they're making money. So I mean, bro, you can't have it both ways. You can't
Yeah,
have it both
that's
ways.
shady.
That's pretty shady,
I'm
right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's what he was doing or that's what happened, but I'm
if
sure
that
those
was
links.
happening,
Yeah,
if that was happening, that's shady as hell.
right.
Are you surprised that Apple and Amazon worked so quickly to take care of that?
Yeah, that's a little concerning to me because you figure Apple wouldn't let a terrorist phone get unlocked, right? So they wouldn't let the FBI into a terrorist phone, but they capitulated to Amazon and got in the middle of this kind of. It's just weird to me.
Well, they're both on this. Well, you know, Apple is definitely on this privacy kick. I mean, a lot of the stuff they're doing is, you know, the 14.5 update, and so they got to kind of make sure that you know, you can't just do one thing and then ignore, you know, everything when it comes to this. And they have the biggest marketplace for mobile devices or apps, excuse me, and you know they're trying to look like the guardians of customer data, right? So you can't really fault. You know what? I think it's important for them to falter on the side of being being viewed as being overly active to make sure that privacy is sanctified.
So that's why they took it down? What was their determination?
Well, I think, you know, Amazon made their case, and I guess FakeSpot tried to make their case.
Yeah.
And Apple is like the judge, I guess, you know.
Right.
Because it's their marketplace, you know.
It's
But I think Apple is looking to err on the side of protection. And in this instance, it was better for them apparently. And I can't speak for Apple, but it just seems like they've done so much this year, Apple has, to take the mantle of Lord Protector of customer data, or customer data privacy. I'm just put the 14.5 upgrade. You know, they got the 14.5 update. They had, the email thing where they're doing the thing with the pixel and the emails. So they're doing all these things, and they've been killing Facebook. Remember when the CEOs were taking sniper shot at each other around privacy? So Apple has got to be very mindful and very protective, because this is the stance they've been taking as of the last year and a half. So when a company, and Amazon, let's face it, Amazon is one of the four horsemen, so to speak, and they come with this potential huge, because this is like a huge, potentially huge thing, because you're talking about Amazon sellers and the reviews. We already know, you talked about this all the time. The review thing has been,
yes. I mean, so that's the other part. I mean, is actually there are a lot of fake reviews on Amazon.
Yeah, and they try, but it's like whack-a-mole, isn't it, with these fake reviews? Because there's so much money at stake, right? Because reviews play a pretty significant role in whether somebody clicks the buy button. This is a huge thing. It's a huge thing.
I think it's it's a huge thing. Well, the deal was, I think they were saying that fake, and I saw some reviews. So it's like, if you read the reviews of the app, because it's still, or at least it was a couple of days ago, still in the Google Play Store, it's either a 5-star or 1-star. And where'd he go? He just left. But anyway, so it's just he's back. Okay. I was like, where'd he go? I turned around, you're gone. All right. So one of the things is that in the App Store, they have either 5-star or 1-star. I read the 1-star reviews, and most of the 1-star reviews are saying that the app was a problem because a lot of real reviews were being flagged as fake. So the AI that they were using to flag, fake, like a fake review would be a 1-word review with 5 stars, and they would, you know what I'm saying? So this is at least what people are saying. And if you had too many of those, then they would get you flagged as fake, and now you're messing with people's money.
Man, that's what I'm saying. There's too much at stake on these reviews to have even the slightest of doubt as to whether this app is doing something shady.
Well, I mean, but then what about the reviews? I mean, if you go out and you see it's got 3.5-star rating, why don't those reviews counteract if reviews are so important, right?
Well, but Apple can only be responsible for the apps on their marketplace. They can't be responsible for the actual reviews on the page, can they? I mean, that's separate.
No, I'm talking about on Apple. I'm saying Apple has a review system, and based on your reviews, you either stay at the top or you don't. So why didn't that take over? Maybe that's why they got rid of it.
It sounds like
maybe had too many negative reviews. It's interesting.
I think they're going to err on the side of being very careful about what happens with privacy and customer, fake news, so to speak. I hate to put it like that, but
I think fake news is perfect.
Well, it's called FakeSpot, so
right, and it's supposed to spot fake, but anyway, he needs to go back to the drawing board and figure out a better way to distribute his FakeSpot app.
And I would love to know. I would love to know if what the scenario that you laid out, if that was something they were actually doing.
I would too.
Because I'm sure those are they're trying to argue. They're trying to argue one thing, and they're doing that.
Yeah, it's like that's because the app was free. How are you getting paid? You probably were getting paid by affiliate links.
Yeah.
This is fun.
This
is funny while I'm thinking about it.
It's foul if that's the case.
Yeah, it's like, dude, if you did not have your hands in the cookie jar, please let us know. Because I will definitely come on here and make sure to apologize. But if you're double dipping and the guy caught your fingers in the cookie jar and closed it on you, it's hard for me
black
to
and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black. Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, that's funny. I was listening to that song earlier today. That's so weird.
All right, next one. Let's see. I don't even know if you've heard of this one. Let's see. Can you read that?
How Amazon's radar.
They're
God.
Tracking sleep using. I mean,
so
I'll just read this. It says, on July 9th, Amazon received approval from the FCC to create a radar device that could monitor your sleep health. The company states that it plans to use the radar's capability of capturing motion in a 3-dimensional space to enable contactless sleep tracing functionalities. Radar represents an interesting method for tracking sleep. It's different from how a camera works, and it means the sleeper doesn't have to wear anything to track their slumber. Other sleep monitoring devices include wearables. So tracking your sleep. Let me hear your thoughts, man. Using radar to track.
Bro, I can't believe what I'm reading. That is so Orwellian. I mean, it's crazy how deep Orwellian goes these days, right? When you just think it can't get any worse.
This now, one is a little out there, man.
You want to Monitor
That
me.
one. Here's the thing. There are good. I can see some potentially good use cases.
Me
but
too.
I can also see some really bad ones.
Straight up nefarious. Okay. Straight up nefarious stuff right there.
And if let's say it's being, as you're sleeping, the radar is working and it's collecting data, which could be tracked back into the cloud somewhere. And I couldn't go with this one. This one is not for me right now.
We should call it Sleep Spot.
I can't do no. I mean, look, I have an Apple Watch, and you know, and that's got, but
it's monitoring that data.
At least I'm wearing it. This thing is just a radar. That's
it's got to know that I'm in my bed with. I don't know. I don't get it at all. Well, what's the benefit here?
I'm sure if you think of the positive scenarios,
it
must be able to. Well, I'm guessing just like anything else, the more information you have about whatever, you can use it, you can analyze it, and you can hopefully create some kind of a scenario where whatever you're tracking or measuring gets better over time. Like, if this is maybe it's noticing that you're sleeping at a weird angle, I don't know, or your neck is crooked like this. If you had a pillow that you put here, you'll have a much better sleep experience. I'm sure there's stuff like that going on, but man, that's collecting so much more data.
But go ahead.
No, I'm just it's just like.
But what else? Okay, so here's the thing. What else does radar check?
What else?
Or what else could it's like what applications does it actually have that they're just not turning on yet? If you put that in your home.
Well, that's the thing. If you start putting certain things in your home, even if it's meant for one thing, once it's in your home, it's fair game. I mean,
I'm not.
That's a tough one, man.
I'm not feeling it.
Tough one. It feels like when radars start getting into your house, you've lost a lot of control.
I think we've already lost control.
Yeah, but radars. Radars could go like, I don't know.
Okay, how about this? You've lost all sense of control. Because
or maybe all pretense of
pretense.
Maybe we've already lost it.
Oh, yes.
And we just feel like we still have some hold over it. But radars as you sleep. Oof.
There's just things I don't need you checking on me while I'm sleeping. Anyway, I'm not feeling it.
That one is yeah.
No,
I don't think I'm at that one. Could you ever? Can you see at some point something where the benefit outweighs kind of the creep factor in this one?
Yes, I can see that for, like elderly monitoring.
Or, if you aren't sleeping well, if you for whatever reason you can't sleep at night, then it's just that
if you got apnea or whatever that is.
Yeah. But it's just that even though there's too much of an opportunity, too much data that could be collected for it to stay on the positive side. It just feels like, once the radar starts shooting all over your house, it's I don't know. Sleep apnea.
Yeah, I noticed you got the new earpods.
That's because it was, first of all, it was a sale. That's the first thing. But my MacBook Pro, which I've had since 2015,
he went out,
and the earphone jack stopped working on me.
Oh yeah, that you know what? That's when you should spend $700 on headphones. Absolutely.
I spent $400 because it was a steal.
Oh, that's a steal.
It's a steal. And it also allowed me not to have to go out and buy another MacBook Pro, because I am not buying another MacBook Pro until the new ones with the M1X chip comes out.
Let me just tell you, I just sold, my daughter spilled water on her 2015. Right? Oh, I was livid. But at any rate, so I put it on eBay. As is, I got $700 for it.
Damn, really? For 2015?
For 2015. Sure did.
Mine is jacked up because some dude at a security stop at an event dropped it.
What's broken on it other than the headphone jack?
Speaker is messed up.
You know, I did as is. Yours can be as is. It does turn on.
It definitely turns on. I'm using it right now.
And because these people can fix that. These guys that be buying these and selling them, flipping them for $1,200. But anyway,
well, they say that 2015 model MacBook Pro 15-inch is like the best one ever.
Really? Maybe that's why. Because I was surprised too when it, when it got what it got. Okay, interesting.
All right, have you been keeping up with this the Pegasus NSO mobile phone tracking stuff?
No. Teach me.
What? You haven't heard about this? Come on, you're kidding me, right?
I don't know. Maybe I did. I'll find it. I'll find it in a minute.
Week, it was like this Israeli software company that has software, has app software that goes on phones, and when they found out that it was actually tracking like reporters and executives and heads of state, it was actually tracking them and transmitting data back from their mobile phone. It was a big deal.
But where was it? Okay, I'm reading a little bit.
Human rights activists, journalists, and lawyers across the world have been targeted by authoritarian governments using hacking software sold by the Israeli surveillance company NSO Group, according to an investigation into a massive data leak. Guess what platform that software was running on?
Droid.
AWS. And
of course. Oh, okay. Yeah, the software. Yeah, of course.
And Amazon shut them down.
Oh, good. Well, that's what they should do.
Yeah.
Good on Amazon.
Yeah.
Like they shut down that knucklehead group that was out there before.
What knucklehead group?
The ones that planned the attack on the Capitol.
Oh, the Proud Boys?
Yeah, but I'm talking about the app that they were using.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, Parler? Was it Parler?
Parler, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
So, yeah. Wow. How did this software, why would they? Nah, bro.
You must have been deep into something because, this is a big, big subject.
Like I told you, this has been a crazy week. So,
yeah.
Wow. But wow. How?
And people it could have gotten on the individual phones too, other people's phones. They have like a software to check if the spyware is on your phone. You might want to check.
Yeah, okay, I got to get that because normally now you see my husband's the one that keeps up with this stuff. So normally he would have told me about this. So I'm jumping down on him today.
He might just like let me know what's going on in his phone, and I won't.
Well, he's probably no. There's nothing you can see in my phone. It's boring. But that's what.
He's got a 2011. No, I don't. That's okay, Thomas. 8 gig of RAM. No,
I don't think
enough,
so.
Man.
I don't think so. Not that. That's kind of no.
Oh, I got one for you.
Yes, sir.
For you. Let's see. Let me get rid of this.
But wait, what were you going to talk about the Pegasus though? I'm trying to figure out. It's all gone now. We're all good.
Well, it's blowing up the whole world was talking about it.
Okay, so I missed it. I just missed it.
You definitely did.
I just missed it.
Yeah, and AWS which is what apparently were built on. They shut them down.
Did you put that on our site?
Yes. Oh my God. What's up with this, man?
Oh,
right.
snap. Okay.
Yeah, you can rest assured that anything that I bring up today,
It's pretty much on the site.
It's on the site.
It's on the Facebook site. The Watching
Yeah.
Amazon site is not ready yet. 1 week.
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
April 1.
What now?
Let's go with that.
April 1.
I mean, August 1.
Good Lord.
2 weeks.
What are you drinking?
Tea today. Drinking tea.
Oh, okay. Oh, I had a clip queued up, and when I got kicked out and came back in,
oh, cool.
it erased all my clips. That's messed up. No, there's this guy as a lawyer.
So it's not queued up anymore.
No, it doesn't take me long to get it. Let me see if I can click it.
I mean,
this is right up your alley.
Yeah.
This is right up your alley. It's something to do with drop shipping. You're into that stuff, right? Hold on a second. Let me do this.
Oh, that's my buddy right there.
Oh, that lawyer?
Yeah.
Seller lawyer?
CJ.
I'm going right to where he starts talking about it.
All right.
Because I don't want to see his pitch and nothing. All right, here we go. Oh, 36. There. All right, here we go.
Why am I concerned that drop shipping may be ending on Amazon? Because there is another huge wave of crackdowns on drop shippers. If you are delivering products to Amazon's consumers and it's showing up in another brand's packaging, you better fix that yesterday. Also, if you are drop shipping and you get called out for an inauthentic and you need to provide an invoice, these cases are difficult to win. So I don't think the end is here, but it certainly feels like that Amazon is weeding you out hardcore because our phones are ringing off the hook for drop shippers who are being suspended.
All right, is this a big deal?
For drop shippers, I guess it is.
You don't.
I mean, you're not supposed to be drop shipping on Amazon anyway.
Oh.
Yeah. No, you're supposed to have that inventory in hand. Just think about it. You're talking about, customer experience again. You order something from Amazon, it comes from Walmart. That's what they do, right? So they'll find something cheap at Walmart, cheaper than it is on Amazon, and they have whole bots that do this. I'm just giving away all the secrets. They have whole bots that do this, that do nothing but compare prices on Amazon to a price on Walmart. And if it's more than 15% what you're going to pay for the fees, then it'll throw it into your queue, create a listing, and sell it. And then fulfill the order on the back end to a third party. But that's one way, right? Which is probably the main reason why they're dealing with this. That's the big, that's the big fish. But the tunas are the ones that are actually doing things like finding suppliers that will drop ship for them, and then they'll create the listing and then fulfill with that order. But I mean, it's not a good customer experience because you can run out. You don't know what people are putting inside of the boxes, and to have something that you ordered from Amazon come from some unknown shipper could be a problem. There you go. I could see that being a big deal.
Okay.
But I'm guessing Amazon. See, the thing is, there's certain things I think that as you scale and grow to the point where you are the be all and end all, then the things that you used to let slide so you would make the profits, you're not willing to let go anymore.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a crackdown, and Amazon seems to me, every year around this time, they crack down on something just before fourth quarter. You know, they get really targeted, and anybody like I bet you if we ask CJ, he'd probably say every year, second half of the year, something that has been going on kind of, you know, below grade for years, all of a sudden gets addressed. And I just think Amazon is constantly trying to clean up the systems before fourth quarter, and they've got plenty of backfill, you know. They got, if you're doing that, somebody else is manufacturing that or can get it directly and send it into their warehouses. And Amazon would much prefer that than you drop ship.
Okay.
What you think?
Sounds like they're going to try to cut that out.
Hey man, I'm telling you,
seems right.
If CJ says it, it's the truth, man. You know, that's your boy. And he called me up just yesterday. I just talked to him after not talking to him for like 6-7 months, man. We used to go to Australia together often. Yeah, I think that's where I met him.
How's your boy doing? Is he
He's doing good.
Events again?
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, they did get a live event in, and then I think they just did one in New Zealand. And probably that's going to be it for a minute because, you know, Australia is going back into lockdown. At least a lot of parts are. So sucks.
All right. Let me show you what I have been pulling from. Look at all this stuff. All right. So we just talked about this. It's all on the Watching Amazon Facebook page.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
6 ways to
wait. No, we're not
money.
seeing that. We're still seeing CJ.
Oh, wait, get CJ. Come on, man. Yeah, here we go. So we just did see this is
the radar.
We just did about the sleep tracker. 6 ways to save money on Amazon you probably don't know about. I don't know if we want to talk about that. Apple releases new AirTag loops and key rings through its Amazon storefront. Sounds like the relationship between Amazon and Apple is heating up a bit, huh?
But it's never been contentious.
Never been contentious, but it just seems like it's a little bit more cohesive.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting a little cozy because I mean, I remember at one point Apple didn't want any of its products being sold on Amazon, or at least they didn't want MacBooks sold there. And then I really know that recently that's been totally wiped away. The iPhones, they couldn't be Apple without iPhones on Amazon, I don't think. You know,
this is interesting. It says Apple has strangely added several new colors of their AirTag accessories to its Amazon storefront, but not to the Apple online store. Now, that's interesting. It seems like you know, they're playing well together.
Yeah, that's interesting. Or maybe they're just testing it. It's a great test bed.
Why not test it there?
Why not test it there?
You know, we didn't even get a chance to talk about. They had an event.
Oh God!
This was it called Alexa Live or something like that?
Oh God! Yeah. Okay.
Didn't even get a chance to talk about that.
Oh darn! We're out of time.
Yeah, Alexa Live. See, I posted 2 things. We're going to talk about it at some point. Not today. Amazon Pharmacy is primed and ready.
Ready to go, baby.
That's going to be a big one. We're going to have to keep up with that one.
$1 a month. $1
That's
a month.
it.
It's it. Yeah, it's for regular drugs. $1 a month. You didn't see that?
One.
Yeah,
I didn't get a chance to read that.
Matter of fact, when I read that, I was like, why didn't he bring it up that week? It was like 3-4 weeks ago. Because I was like, that's huge. But yeah, for prescription drugs, man, the regular prescription drugs that you get all the time, most of those now are on there for 6 months, $6. 6 month supply for $6. So $1 a month.
We'll dig into that one more then.
Yeah, let's do that. I want to see
this one. I almost thought about decelerating ad revenue growth is not a concern. I hard to believe that's their ad revenue. He says decelerating. I think it dropped from 77% year to 50-something% year. It's
50-something percent of what? Of the
year
overall?
over year. Yeah, year over year growth.
Oh, okay. So the growth was 70%. It dropped to 50%.
Something like that, 77% to 50 something percent.
I mean,
But
come
there
on.
is some there is some reason in there, and plus you can't
grow like that forever.
Ever, right?
Right. There's only a limited amount of space on a page to advertise.
AWS officially launches healthcare cloud program. They're doing a little catch up on that one because Google and Microsoft already had that.
Of course,
that'll be interesting to keep up.
They'll take over.
Now, this one this is probably more of me than you. Probably don't care.
Okay, well, tell us.
Well, Amazon used to run on a lot of Oracle stuff. Oracle databases, Oracle servers, and they cut that off completely about 4 or 5, 6 years ago or something like that. And this tells a little bit of the background story behind that.
Why did they do that?
Well, it was a lot of control that Oracle had over
them.
What was going on? Yeah, and it was expensive, and the amount of scale that Amazon needed, they were starting to overtake what Oracle could provide. So they had to go their own route.
Okay.
And I remember it was a big thing when they
I bet
got completely off of that. Yeah.
I bet that was a lot of money.
This one is cool. Amazon delivers almost every video screen to your video screen. And let's see, I think it has an image. At least I thought it had an image. What did I just hit? The trumpet. Where the hell did that come from? Let me try this. That was what I.
That was the trumpet.
There was it had a visual. Somehow it's not letting me see the article anymore.
I don't. Yeah, they took the article down.
They took the article down. There's a great visual too of all the different streaming services that run on AWS.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow, yeah. Why did they do that?
Yeah, why did they do that? But I mean, pretty much everything runs on it.
Yeah, that was the thing. And maybe we'll end with this. Amazon earnings. What do you expect? What do you think will happen? Will it be a good quarter?
I think so. I mean, if you're going to go year over year, since we had, Amazon's Prime Day in this quarter, right? It's going to skew the numbers.
Do they need something spectacular? Because the expectations just keep ratcheting up for these guys.
And we ain't even worried about it because guess what's spectacular? COVID's back. So Amazon will be doing just fine with these knuckleheads in the world today. So don't even worry about it. But no, I don't know. I don't think they need anything outstanding. They just need to maintain.
We'll know next week.
We'll know next week. And it could be flat. Just because of COVID from 2020 was pretty substantial. So I don't know. Well, I wonder what the street is asking for.
Let's see. Let me see if this link works. All right, let's see what we got here. The street expects Q2 year-over-year revenue and earnings to jump 29% and 19%. I mean, that's some significant jumping, man.
29%. Okay,
that's a lot.
They'll beat it.
20. I mean, at their size to be able to do that,
they'll beat it. Watch.
That will be pretty tremendous. Well, we'll be able to talk about that next Friday because we'll have all the answers by next Thursday.
There you go.
All right.
There you go. Big earnings week next week.
And it's starting to get all.
Yes, I can hear it outside. It's about you jinxed it. It's all sunny. You jinxed it.
It was looking so nice out there.
I'm so glad I got in the pool. Daggone it.
So am I.
Man, I'm so disappointed now.
Well, these things come in and they rain for a while and then they're out of here. I'm hoping that'll be the case.
All right. Well, we better get out of here before you lose internet control.
Yes. We will be back next week and we should be able to talk about these earnings because they'll get announced next Thursday. We'll be back next Friday. Anything else you would like to say to the fine people?
Fine people of the planet. That's it.
Wow, we could have done without that. And on that note, folks, have a great weekend, and we will see you next week.